What's happening? My name is Semen and I'm a Flowstate coach, and today I'm going to be speaking about a topic which might be kind of controversial. Honestly, I'm pretty embarrassed to talk about this topic. I've been asked the question about opinions on combining NoFap with the Flowstate. Now, this is a very personal topic to me. I've gone 90 days without ejaculation. And I've noticed that it definitely has an impact on my productivity, my creativity, my motivation, my mental clarity, staying focused on tasks. What I've also noticed is I've had this ability to be much more attentive and honing into my mission. There's a reason why the ancient yogis used to practice this as a part of one of the 8 limbs of Ashtanga yoga, or the 8 limbs of yoga. One of them being brahmacharya, and a brahmacharya is brahma, meaning ultimate, and charya, which is the path of the ultimate, right? So,
the seed of life.
If you can understand this from even a Taoist perspective, of the Tao is the way or the path, right? So this is just a path, and I'm not saying celibacy and semen retention and NoFap is a part of this journey, but think of it like this, right? Flow state is a gateway towards happiness, and it's one of the most addictive states on the planet. So understand that while you are watching pornography or while you're pleasuring yourself, you are technically in a flow state.
I need to bust a nut.
A flow state is an optimal state that makes you feel better. When you ejaculate, sometimes you feel worse. Sometimes you feel depleted of your energy, correct?
I'm tired, boss.
So technically, there is this dopamine response, this dopaminergic response that's happening. Just like with any addiction, you suffer from the consequences of this. And I've noticed this within myself. This is something that I used to suffer with a lot throughout my whole life. And, going on a detox from this has been one of the most important decisions that I've made till today. And I really believe that. Flow state is a gateway towards happiness. Now, when we can create a feeling of happiness inside of ourselves and we don't seek it externally, pleasure is very different from joy, right? The long-lasting happiness and the fulfillment is much better than the instant gratification of just watching porn and jerking off. Splash, splish, splosh, it's done, right? Energy is depleted, brain fog, all of these things. These symptoms, the brain fog for me has really gone down as well. And the anxiety or the tension in terms of social interactions, that kind of has gone down. So yeah, I would definitely say that NoFap can assist being in the flow states. And what it will do is it will heighten your energy levels, right? So you'll have this libido, this prana, this chi, whatever you want to call it in that context. But then the next phase is, what do you choose to do with this energy? Are you going to create something new? Are you going to innovate with it? Napoleon Hill calls it sexual transmutation, right? That sublimation of that energy, those basal lower chakra energies. Are you able to bring that up into your heart so that you can live from it? I think that's the key, and that's the most difficult part, is like maintaining that heart coherence and bringing that energy up towards the heart. And you can do this with a vital practice, which is clenching your PC muscles and bringing that energy upwards. And they do this a lot with different practices, but I definitely think it has an impact on your flow state. If you have a vast energy like inside of you, an energy that can create a new life form in this world, right, has this potential, this creative potential energy, if you keep reabsorbing that semen into your body, right, it's going to give you a glow. It's going to give you a different kind of energy, and people are going to start to notice that. And I don't want to get too much into these superpowers. I know a lot of people exaggerate it, but it's just a tool. Okay, it's just a tool, and how you use this tool is going to be ultimately important. I can tell you some of the bad sides. Yes, you are going to flatline. Yes, you are going to maybe edge a couple of times, like I have. Maybe you are going to also be so much stimulated in your mind now with the energy that you find it difficult to sleep. Yes, I have experienced these symptoms as well. And this path is not easy. Okay, the path of the ultimate, the brahmacharya, is not easy. And many people will tell you to do many different things. This is just particularly my take from it, is that try it out for yourself and practice and notice, make a metric as to what is improving. With anything in our life that feels like it is controlling us and we do not have control over it, it is going to take away our power. Right? So that self-control, that self-mastery and discipline towards saying that, hey, I can control this one aspect of my life. Of course, it's going to impact you greatly. It's definitely made an impact in terms of how I show up in the world. You have this peak performance potential inside of you, and now you're like, how can I use this energy to help me get into flow state? That sexual energy is also a creative energy. Essentially, when you're in a flow state, you are hyper creative. And guess what? Creativity enhances more flow, and more flow enhances more creativity. So if you think of flow as just, the sexual flow of this libidinous or this kind of life force energy that is flowing throughout your body, once you begin any kind of self-development or personal growth journey, I don't like to say personal development because it sounds kind of like real estate or something. If you create the circumstances for you to enjoy this thing, it is going to be hyper beneficial towards your life.
Let's go!
I hope this video helps you out today. If you came across it, I am a flow state coach, so if you want to choose to work with me, I have something called a flow state activation call where we'll talk one-on-one and I'll help you out. If you need help with nofap or even semen retention, I can help you out with that. I have many tools that can help you out. I would love to hear your opinions about it as well in the comments below. So, have an amazing day, guys. May the flow be with you. I'll see you next time. Stay legendary.